Like I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things, and I'd say, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out.
Welcome to day number 20 of the 2024 season. It is currently 1:42 p.m., so we're getting the day started good. It's a Saturday. I've already changed my chest, but I'll talk about that in a little bit later. For now, I want to talk about the message. So I wanted to talk about the quote that he gave and the instructions that he basically gave, and telling that it's the more work you put in, the more you'll get out of it. And I think that's a very good way to look at things, because I like his mentality. Kobe Bryant's one of my heroes, basically, when it comes to work ethic and things that he does on a daily basis. The guy works insanely hard, and I think it's very special to have someone, or have had someone that way. And for me personally, I really like it, because basically he implies that if you wake up earlier, if you do more, you get way more practice in. And at some point, you'll be so far ahead of the rest that they just can't catch up anymore. And I love this mentality. I love this mindset. I just love the whole. I love the whole thing. I love it. I love the message. I love it all. Because for me personally, I always feel the same way too. The more you do, the more lucky you get. Because the more stuff I tend to do, the more things tend to fall into place. For some reason. And I don't know if it is just me or is it anyone else has the same thing. But for me personally, when I start putting in more work, putting in more effort, things just seem to flow so much more naturally, and things just seem to take off, and without me trying, basically. And sometimes I feel like that when I don't try, or when I'm a bit more laid back, or I don't push as hard, things just naturally seem to kind of fall apart, or they just... Basically, like the universe seems to punish you for not doing anything. And it's very weird, but that's just something that I've noticed for me personally. So I always try to give my best. And the more I do, the better I tend to feel. And the more my life becomes, or the better my life becomes, basically, because of the fact that things keep going. And the fact that the more work I put in, the more good things basically come in. The more good things I start to notice, and the more good things basically come on my path, and the more I can do. So for me, I definitely love this quote from Kobe Bryant, and I really wanted to share this with you, because I feel like it could add a lot of value to your life as well, like it has to mine. So please take it into consideration, and even if you don't want to, at least I shared it with you, so now you can actually see for yourself and decide for yourself. So that being said, though, today was chest day, so today was good. I did some incline dumbbell presses, because like I said, I'm working on those, working my way up to basically press the 50 kg to like 2 sets of 12. That's what I want to work towards for now. After that, I did a machine chest press, so working up there as well. I pause at the bottom and a side pause at the top as well. So really squeezing the pecs and really pushing every last bit out of there. And I did 3 sets of 10 reps. From the chest press, I moved on to the back deck machine. I love those as well. Very deep into the stretch, and I pause it as well. So all the way over here, I pause, and then I go back, and I basically contract the muscle. Works very well if you want to destroy your chest. It was pretty fried after this, but I did 2 more sets of weighted dips, because I feel like these are a staple, and an awesome transition into my tricep workout. So for triceps, what I did is I grabbed some dumbbells, and I did dumbbell skull crushers, 3 sets of about 10 reps, where I really basically focused on the stretch part as well. So I moved my elbow back all the way till it's basically folded, and my bicep and my forearm are touching. So it's really squeezed there, so the triceps fully stretched. And then I move up, contract the muscles, and slowly go back down, really focusing on the slow eccentric part. And from there on, I moved on to my rope tricep pushdown, to which I didn't do much, anything special, basically. I did 1 set till failure, and I did a pause at the bottom and at the top again. And I did 1 set till failure, so it was about 10 reps where I failed. And then I basically grabbed the rope like a little bit higher, put my hands together, and I tried to basically squeeze out a few more reps. I tried to do 10 more this way. So I had about, with the whole dip thing, I had about like 6 effective sets of tricep work. So overall, pretty solid day. I enjoy training triceps as well because they make your arms grow. So that's basically my training for today. Like I said, make sure to live through the Mamba mentality because the guy knew what he was talking about, because obviously you don't become one of the greatest basketball players of all time by not knowing what you're doing. So take his advice into account and make sure to actually apply it. Try the chest workout. Let me know how it goes for you, and I will see you tomorrow.